Welcome to Smiley Toon TV, the place where creativity meets joy. We explore fascinating ideas, ignite your imagination, and spark positive thinking, all with a smile. Ready to embark on a fun journey of discovery? Let's get started and fill your mind with happiness and inspiration. Once upon a time, there were two very different brains living side by side in the land of Imaginaria. One brain was made of sparkling, glimmering ice, and the other was ever-glowing, flickering with dancing flames. People called them by their nicknames, the Ice Brain and the Fire Brain. The Ice Brain prided itself on being the best at remembering things exactly as they were. It loved rules and routines, and stuck with what it knew. Whenever a new challenge popped up, the Ice Brain would feel a chilly shiver and say, "That's too hard. I can't do that." If someone made a mistake near the Ice Brain, it would point and laugh, its voice cold as snowflakes. "Why try if you might fail?" It would say, "Better to stay safe and still. Ice doesn't change and ice never breaks, unless you push it too far." But deep down, the Ice Brain felt scared of melting, worried that change might be too risky. On the other side, the Fire Brain burned with curiosity. Every new challenge was an invitation to grow bigger, brighter, and stronger. When faced with something difficult, the Fire Brain would flare up joyously and say, "This is my chance to learn." If a mistake happened, it didn't scold, but instead glowed even warmer, whispering, "Every error is fuel. Watch me burn even brighter next time." Because fire has to change to survive, clocking, swirling, twisting with every draft of air, the Fire Brain welcomed every new opportunity. One sunny morning, the mayor of Imaginaria gathered both brains for a challenge. "There is a mystical mountain ahead," he announced. "At the summit lies the crystal seed of knowledge. Whoever reaches it and solves the puzzle within will gain wisdom to carry Imaginaria into a brighter future. But the path is filled with surprises, puzzles, mazes, and riddles at every turn." The Ice Brain shivered at the sound of surprises, but it agreed, convinced that knowledge was won by sticking to what it already knew. The Fire Brain jumped up with sparks flying. "Count me in! Every surprise is a chance to grow!" The journey began. At the first fork in the road, a sign read, "Choose your path, Frosty Flats or Flaming Forest." The Ice Brain slid across the smooth blue ice of Frosty Flats, confident and quick. But soon, it hit a patch of thin, cracking ice. Unsure what to do, the Ice Brain panicked. This wasn't supposed to happen! Danger! It froze, afraid to move lest the ice crack even more. Meanwhile, the Fire Brain breezed into the flaming forest. The air was thick and tricky. Sometimes the flames dimmed, sometimes they roared. The path twisted and turned, but the Fire Brain grinned. "Let's see what I can discover." When it bumped into a wall of brambles, it paused, flickered, and carefully searched for a new way around. Each twist added more warmth and color to its glow. After a long journey full of surprises, both brains arrived, one atop a snowy slope and one beside a bonfire clearing, at the foot of the mystical mountain. Here, a big puzzle box waited. The box was locked by 3 tricky riddles carved in swirling ancient script. The first riddle read, "I vanish when you name me. I grow when you avoid me. What am I? The Ice Brain immediately frowned. "I do not know this riddle. I didn't study this exact question before. This is unfair." It backed away, unsure what to do next. The Fire Brain read the riddle aloud and thought, "If I don't know this now, I can learn. What vanishes when you name it?" It pondered, tried some guesses, got a few wrong, then remembered a story. "Ah, it's fear. When we speak about our fears, they shrink. When we ignore them, they grow." The riddle clicked, and the first lock popped open. The second riddle appeared. "I am taken from a mine, shut in a wooden case, used by many, and thrown away when I am worn. What am I?" The Ice Brain grumbled, "This isn't what I expected. I give up." Then it sat back, unmoving. But the Fire Brain searched for clues and whispered, Maybe it's a tool, something all kids use in school. Maybe a pencil. The answer fit perfectly. The second lock clicked open, and the fire brain danced with delight, feeling bigger and brighter. Finally, the third riddle presented itself. I'm always hungry, I must always be fed. The finger I touch will soon turn red. What am I? By now, the ice brain was sulking, feeling cold and stuck, upset that it hadn't already known the answers. But the fire brain smiled wide. Something that is always hungry, fire, just like me. The last lock opened. The puzzle box burst with dazzling light, and the crystal seed of knowledge floated up into the air. It sent a wave of wisdom through the land, a sparkling reminder to everyone in Imaginaria, kids, parents, teachers, and dreamers alike. When you see a challenge, you can choose to freeze, or you can choose to fuel your mind with learning. It's not about being perfect or knowing all the answers right away. It's about being willing to try, to learn from mistakes, and to adapt. If you have the ice brain, remember, it's okay to feel frozen sometimes, but you don't have to stay stuck. Warm up with curiosity and let yourself learn new things. The fire brain teaches us that every experience, tricky or easy, is an opportunity to grow. In Imaginaria, the people finally understood that the real champion wasn't the one who already knew everything. The bravest and wisest were those willing to keep asking, to keep learning, and to keep growing, no matter what surprises came their way. So next time you feel stuck, remember the lesson of the ice and fire brain. Adaptability wins. If one path is blocked, look for another. If you make a mistake, use it to get better. Let curiosity be your spark, and you'll discover the amazing things you're capable of. Every time you try new things, ask new questions, or challenge yourself to learn, you feed your fire brain. And that brain, bright and lively, will help keep you moving forward toward new ideas, new adventures, and a world of never-ending possibilities. Thanks for tuning in to Smiley Toon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander. Mitsui.